Okay, also, I found this, and I wanted to share it with you because if I had to see it, I think all of you should have to see it. And I do apologize for inflicting it on you, but it is relatively short. And also, apologies, okay? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Informative Media presents Foreigners, what they are and how to cope with them. A lot is said about the creature known as the foreigner, but nobody really understands what the...
Before we get too deep into this, this is one of Matt Walsh's earliest media appearances. And by appearances, I mean it's his voice. So you can kind of guess where you might think this goes. It goes.
These creatures are. For example, few people know that, of all the individuals in the world, most of them are foreigners. There are, in fact, more foreigners than regular people. One must be aware and be alert. Many foreigners have become quite adept at blending in with normal population.
Not
Some foreigners, just like you, wear trousers. Some even go to ice cream socials. They may even watch television programs and listen to musical records. The difficulty in spotting a foreigner has to do in part with their varying physical characteristics.
This is big John Doyle energy. And you know that the only reason that Matt Walsh wanted to do this like 15 years ago was because he wanted to do old-timey voice does racism.
Some foreigners can be detected with relative ease. Some, like foreigners from Africa, have black skin and typically wear large clothing. Other foreigners, like those from the Orient, have yellow skin and can always be seen doing cartwheels and high kicks and other sorts of foreign sorcery. But there are still others, like foreigners from Canada, who have skin and clothing that appear to be just like yours. If you aren't sure if someone is a foreigner or not, one quick way to tell is to lick their cheek. Foreigners have a salty, musky taste. However, be advised that the mucus that secretes from a foreigner's glands can be poisonous if consumed. Always lick and then spit the mucus back on the foreigner's face. Foreigners are tricky, wily creatures. They intentionally speak in languages that are difficult to understand. This is a calculated attempt to confuse you. Many foreigners will deliberately subvert...
You know, at the time, this might have passed for comedy, but in retrospect, this just feels like how Matt Walsh actually feels about foreign people. This just feels like he's doing modern day like mythologizing about foreigners the same way the Nazis did about the Jews. Like a Jewish person will live in your rafters and suck the blood of your newborn infants. Like it just feels like he's taking the opportunity to do that, okay?
Common codes of ethics and manners. For example, they will attend crowded public gatherings smelling of undercooked dog meat. Some will even wear sneakers and Speedos in the pool. This sort of quackery may entice a regular American Joe like yourself to do harm to the foreigner. Remember, though, in most states, physically reprimanding a foreigner for their errant behavior is illegal and punishable by a fine of up to $65. The foreigner epidemic is made more severe by the foreigner's propensity to reproduce. This is because most foreigners come from countries where it is illegal to not have a kid and a beard by the age of 9. Do not be afraid of the foreigner, but do keep in...
Damn, Matt Walsh doing Great Replacement Theory before Great Replacement Theory was even a thing.
Mind that your hatred of the foreigner is well placed. We must be careful not to befriend these odd-looking organisms, but we must learn to use the foreigner in a way that is beneficial to society.
This is delicious.
Jesus Christ.
The ramifications.
Oh God. Why? Stop. Yeah, so I found a small collection of videos from when Matt Walsh was a comedian. And they're terrible. They are all like that. It's about what you'd expect. it's really not. I don't know. I just figured I would look at it for some godforsaken reason, and it's exactly what you'd expect. Yeah, another failed
Hey
theater
guys, listen, I know it's like election season or whatever, and you're probably
By the way, this is especially funny because right now he's giving shit to Justin Pearson on Twitter for Justin Pearson talking white in a video from like 4 years ago, and now he's talking black. So anyway, here apropos of nothing, here's Matt Walsh talking gay.
all thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, who am I gonna vote for this time? Well, look, the Democrat Party is here to tell you that you gotta stick with us. I mean, you just have to. Don't be super lame. We really haven't been in charge for all that long, but look at what we've been able to do for you guys. Like, gas is so super expensive right now, which is great because that means we can all walk to work. And then we can walk to Starbucks to get our venti chai lattes. Then we can walk to Pilates class. And by the time we're done doing all that walking, we'll all be super toned and super fit and super ready to look real super with our shirts off. Plus, unemployment is so high right now, and our Democrat president is spending record amounts of tax dollars on a bunch of stuff. And all that means is that we have more time to sit around eating yogurt and talking about how ridiculous Whoopi was on The View today. She's so stupid, but I love her. So anyways, look, the Democrat Party has been hooking you guys up since day one. For real. Since the very beginning.
Yeah, this is real human humor. It's real human humor for humans.
The Democrats have been all about tolerance and acceptance, and so totally not about racism. Racism sucks. That's why most Southern plantation owners were actually Democrats. See, we're so tolerant of other races that
Oh my god! Even 12 years ago, he was doing the fucking Southern switch never happened. Oh, god damn it.
we'll even tolerate them tilling our fields. It's not like we're gonna do that sort of yucky work. Ew. Actually, it was right around that time that the Democrats started the Ku Klux Klan. You see, Democrat KKK members actually killed black people and Republicans for decades, which really shows how tolerant we Democrats are. We could
Yeah, and the Democrats of yesteryear were definitely the left-leaning party. And not the conservative-leaning party, right? Don't open a textbook to find out.
tolerate murderers, dead people, the list goes on and on. We will tolerate the out of anybody. Sexy. You see, one thing about us Democrats is that we're really into working class America.
This man has 6 children. He was allowed to procreate.
I mean, really.
By God. God allowed that. Which I think is personally the greatest argument against God's existence.
Into them. All we want to do is tax those totally gross rich people and let working class people prance freely through the meadows of flowers and daffodils. That's why in 1913 a Democrat-controlled Congress made the income tax permanent. We don't like taxing working class people, but we also know that if we don't, they'll feel really bad that they aren't contributing. So that's why it's great that, thanks to us, Americans have to pay for the privilege of working a job they hate. Super fun. And later on, a Democrat introduced the withhold.
Yep, that's what income tax is for. It's paying for the privilege to have a job. That money doesn't go anywhere. For things like roads, or schools, or hospitals, or any of the other essential services that keep society running, like water, electricity, police officers, firefighters, construction workers for public works projects, etc.
Holding system. The withholding system means that the government gets a hold of your paycheck before you do. And then they give you whatever amount of your money they think you should have. We Democrats are so super proud of this idea. Because really, think about it.
All you really need to know from this is that Matt Walsh was a gigantic dipshit even 12 years ago. He's learned literally nothing.
If you were allowed to keep your own money, you just blow it on gossip mags and expensive soap from Target. You would, don't lie.
Okay, this is how you know that this was written and performed by a straight man. No gay considers Target soap to be the expensive soap. Okay? That Target soap is for the straights, okay? If you're a gay and you're getting soap, you go to Bed Bath Beyond at least, bare minimum, okay? And if you're even a little bit above that, you go to the Body Shop, okay? Oh, sorry. Yeah, this was during the era where everyone thought saying Target was revolutionary comedy.
See, Democrats are full of great ideas, like Social Security. That was so totally us. It's so great. You see, the way it works is that all young people get to give all their money to all the old people. And by the time the young people are old, they won't have as much money saved because they were giving it to the old people.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. Is Matt Walsh not aware that there are generations that come after young people? That time is linear? And that young people turn into old people who have made young people who then pay into the system? Oh, fuck, man. Fuck, I can tell I'm fucking angry today. I can tell it's coming through. It's coming through on this.
But there won't be as many young people to pay for the new old ones because the country is broke from all the social programs we started. It sounds complicated, I know, but trust us. What other option is there? What, just let people save their own money and take care of themselves? How rude. One thing,
says Matt Walsh, someone who would go on to become the pet of a billionaire,
about us Democrats is that we really hate war. Ew. Harry Truman, he was a Democrat. He hated war so much that he killed 200,000 innocent Japanese with a nuclear bomb. Bye-bye. One other thing about us Democrats is that we love minorities. We love them. OMG, they are so cute. See, we love minorities so much, but we also know that it's hard to be one, which is why we give millions of dollars to Planned Parenthood so they can set up thousands of abortion clinics in poor black neighborhoods, and that way millions of minority children every year escape the burden of living. That's one thing about us Democrats. Anything
Holy
that involves
shit.
stopping life, we are totally into. Abortion, birth control, euthanasia, eugenics, the KKK. Love it, love it, love it, love it.
You know, I'm okay with you know what? I'm normally against the death penalty, but I think for comedy this bad, there's only one suitable punishment.
We're also really into choosing. We think you should have the right to choose. Unless, of course, you want to choose to say a prayer in school. In which case, stop it. Ew. What's with all this religion anyway? Okay, so whatever. Religion fundamentally formed the civilized world and is the most powerful force on the planet, but whatever. We Democrats are so over it. Anyways, look. Obviously, the Democrat Party is the way to go. Look at Obama. He said he'd get us out of...
Yeah, you know what? Religion is one of the most powerful forces on Earth. Matt Walsh is correct. That's why we need to go back to the old ways. We need to weigh his heart against a feather to see if he makes it to the afterlife, okay?
Afghanistan, and he didn't, but whatever, because he did invent a pen machine. Okay, so unemployment is high, and so are gas prices, and Gitmo is still open, and the Patriot Act is still in effect, and we still have an interventionist foreign policy, and the deficit is like 8 bajillion billion below zero, and nothing about the world is at all even slightly better since he took office. But you know what? Whatever, I'm done even talking to you if you're gonna be such a jerk. Stop being a jerk and just vote for Democrats, okay? Paid for with your tax money.
Holy shit. I'm just vibing to the music. Same, Gamer G. Sentient Waffle, I'm sorry. Also, hello, Shaloon. We got some white names in chat. Hello, white names. Thanks for making the leap over to riverboat.gg. Aaron Lopez, I have no idea. I just came across the existence of these videos, and it sucks.